Welcome to our Asian Star Trend channel. Today we have the following news. Hope you and your friend from Screen to Heart, how Guo Yuxin and Wang Kaimu became the CP duo everyone's talking about in the ever-evolving world of short dramas. Some pairings flicker and fade, others ignite like wildfire. Guo Yuxin and Wang Kaimu, two rising stars with striking visuals and undeniable chemistry, have rapidly become one of the most talked about on-screen couples in recent years. With each project, they don't just play characters, they create a universe of emotion that keeps audiences glued to their screens. From their first accidental brush in a cafe scene to a heart-stopping rooftop confession under neon rain, their performances strike a delicate balance between charm and vulnerability. Guo Yuxin, with her soft yet commanding screen presence, complements Wang Kaimu's steady, quietly smoldering charisma. Whether they're bantering over trivial misunderstandings or delivering tear-filled monologues, their interactions feel real, sometimes painfully so. What sets them apart isn't just good looks or synchronized eye contact, but a rare emotional rhythm that adapts to any genre, be it romantic comedy, angsty melodrama, or fantasy thriller. One moment you're laughing at a quirky kitchen dance, the next, you're stunned by a betrayal that neither saw coming. The journey with them is always unpredictable, yet deeply rewarding. Audiences aren't just watching a couple, they're witnessing two artists who elevate each other. In an era saturated with fleeting fame, Guo Yuxin and Wang Kaimu remind us what genuine screen magic feels like. After the credits roll, they leave you wondering, was it just a scene, or did we just witness something real? Tell me if you're moved. The breakout drama that made Guo Yuxin and Wang Kaimu an unforgettable on-screen couple when Tell Me If You're Moved premiered, no one could have predicted it would become a defining moment in Guo Yuxin and Wang Kaimu's acting careers, or that it would leave audiences across platforms weeping and binge-watching in awe. Adapted from the hit tomato novel I'm in Late-Stage Cancer, Can't I Go a Little Crazy? The drama tells the emotionally charged story of Linjin Guo Yuxin, a quiet woman trapped in a cold marriage of convenience with IC CEO Yuxin Wang Kaimu. Everything changes when Linjin is diagnosed with a terminal brain tumor. Determined to live authentically for whatever time she has left, she drops her long-held silence and begins challenging every aspect of her life, including her emotionally distant husband. But the real twist? Yuxin starts to change. Slowly. Subtly. Painfully. As Linjin rebels against her fate, he begins to show warmth, offering care, attention, and eventually a love so deep it shocks even himself. In one of the drama's most talked about moments, Yuxin quietly signs a bone marrow donation consent form, a scene that moved thousands to tears. Their chemistry crackles not in grand gestures, but in every stolen glance, every word unsaid. What begins as a story of despair transforms into one of mutual salvation. The final episodes blur the lines between performance and lived emotion, making it the CP drama that redefined romantic storytelling in short-form media. Guo Yuxin and Wang Kaimu didn't just play roles. They told a love story that made us laugh, ache, and most importantly believe. A masterclass in emotion. The performance power behind Tell Me If You're Moved. Beyond its gripping plot, Tell Me If You're Moved owes much of its success to the nuanced, emotionally layered performances of Guo Yuxin and Wang Kaimu. At the heart of the drama lies not just a story of love and loss, but an acting showcase that redefined what short-form storytelling could deliver. Wang Kaimu, playing the frosty CEO Yuxin, broke away from typical domineering archetypes by expressing vulnerability through restraint. His eyes did much of the talking, silent, simmering with unresolved pain, longing, and ultimately, devotion. Guo Yuxin, as Linjin, delivered a breathtaking transformation from a subdued, self-sacrificing wife to a woman fully aware of her desires and mortality. Her arc wasn't just acted, it was lived. Two scenes, in particular, sparked viral discussions: the rain-soaked confrontation where their raw tension and unspoken love burst into the open, and the hospital breakdown, where Linjin's trembling plea "Don't you dare give up" sent shockwaves across social media. These moments weren't just emotionally charged, they were dripping with what fans have called unmatched tension and sensual gravity. The market response was immediate and overwhelming. With over 1 billion views across platforms, The series topped trending charts and was hailed as the gold standard of 2025 short dramas. Viewers praised its depth, pacing, and above all, the intense emotional chemistry between its leads. Far more than a fleeting hit, Tell Me If Your Move cemented Guo Yuxin and Wang Kaimu as a powerhouse CP, setting the bar impossibly high for short-form romantic dramas to come. Why Guo Yuxin and Wang Kaimu fit together like lightning and thunder. Part of this duo's magic lies in how their real-life personas dovetail on screen, turning every shared frame into a study in complementary contrasts. Guo Yuxin, poise wrapped in steel, born in Shenyang in 1999 and classically trained at the Central Academy of Drama, Guo Yuxin carries the breezy candor of northern China tempered by a Guangnan-style softness. That duality lets her disappear into cool outside, warm inside heroines such as Lin Jin and Tell Me If I Are Removed. Audiences see the chill in her gaze but feel the flicker of heat beneath. Period pieces only amplify her appeal. Her cheongsam-clad debutante in Song of Joy was hailed as a living scroll of Eastern elegance. Wang Kaimu, swagger with cracks showing 4 years her senior, Wang Kaimu, a 1.88-meter Shanxi native who pivoted from runway to soundstage, embodies raw testosterone laced with vulnerability. Fans call him the old mature vinegar boyfriend, a nod to Shanxi's famed vinegar and his slow burn charm. That mix plays perfectly into alpha roles. As Fu Yuxin, his restrained menace hints at storms he can barely leash. Yet flashed back to Promises of Sorrow, where a one-armed horseback stunt turned into a viral single-hand kill, and you glimpse the daredevil beneath the suit. Chemistry by design, compatibility by nature put them together and sparks fly for a reason. Guo's precision and Wang's instinctive physicality create a push-pull rhythm. Icy quip meets smoldering retort, silent tear meets clenched jaw. She grounds his bravado, he roughens her grace. Directors praise the pair's ping-pong timing, a give and take that needs minimal blocking because their body language does the choreography on screen. They feel inevitable, the immovable object finally moved by an irresistible force. Off-screen, their contrasting energies forge an alchemy viewers can't quit replaying. It's lightning and thunder. One flashes, the other rumbles, and together they promise a storm worth watching. When opposites attract, the magnetic CP appeal of Guo Yuxin and Wang Kaimu. The success of Tell Me If Your Move didn't happen in a vacuum. It was powered by the kind of CP dynamic that feels both classic and refreshingly alive. At the heart of it lies a visual and emotional contrast, Wang Kaimu's commanding maturity paired with Guo Yuxin's petite, effervescent charm. It's the quintessential CEO x bunny tension, elevated by real chemistry and fine-tuned performances off-screen. Their behind-the-scenes camaraderie only amplified fan adoration. From Wang Kaimu patiently adjusting his stance for a rain scene to Guo Yuxin slipping him a hand warmer between takes, their interactions were so natural the crew dubbed them a fairy tale friendship. It's no surprise fans coined hashtags like "they brought themselves to the marriage office." After a promo photo of the pair sharing a knowing smile trended across platforms, certain scenes became cultural moments. The slow-burn hospital kiss. The teary confrontation with red-rimmed eyes. Snippets were clipped and shared endlessly, accompanied by barrage comments like "eye contact like silk" and "cried myself dry." But the drama's real legacy? Its values. It flips the idle drama script. Lin Jin doesn't wait to be saved, she awakens. Fu Yuxin doesn't rescue, he respects. Together, they model a love built not on sacrifice, but mutual growth. Critics praise the show as a healing breath of fresh air outside of Tell Me. Both actors are expanding rapidly. Guo Yuxin explores more complex CPs in Mo Sen and Waiting for the World to Flip, while Wang Kaimu headlines a slate of genre-crossing projects in 2025, chasing the title of short drama king. But for now, their joint performance in Tell Me secures them a crown of their own, the face of a new era in CP storytelling, beautiful, believable, and brimming with depth.